What's up guys, B-Rob here, and today I'm gonna attempt to fix my umbrella here, and I want to bring you along with me on the journey. So it's a beautiful sunny day out today, and one of those days where you want to be outside but maybe not have the direct sunlight. Well, before this beautiful day we had a couple of storms come through, and my wife tried to get out to move the umbrella before the storms came through and didn't get out in time, and unfortunately the frame of our umbrella broke. And this particular umbrella is a pretty big one, a lot of good features on it, and end up paying about $130 for it. So I didn't want to buy a new one, and so I decided to try to fix it today. And it's this portion right here that I'm going to be working on. So basically this bar here connects to this part here, and these two connect to this third one here, and that's what holds the umbrella up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to use these items here. I have my drill, I have my drill bits, and I'm going to use the drill bit that will allow me to use these rivets to rivet in this 6-inch copper pipe here. Using a rivet gun, use a pencil to mark, make sure I get everything looking good, and of course a hammer to shape this copper so that it can fit here and kind of fit a little snug. So hopefully this is all I need. This is my first time doing this, and I'm gonna admit that I did watch a couple of videos on how to do this, but I decided to make my own version because I just kind of wanted to show you the things that I'm using and bring you along in the process. So I want you to watch my version and not their version, of course. All right, so stand by, and we're going to go ahead and try to get this thing fixed. So as you can see, the copper will fit my umbrella piece here, so it'll go in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the cloth, the umbrella part from the frame, and I'm going to make sure that my copper fits over here, and I'm going to measure out to where it's fitting equally within. So what I'm going to do now is I've already started to square this off, and I'm using an anvil, which is handy if you have one. So I'm going to slide this in, and I'm going to shape the copper to the same as this piece of the umbrella frame. You want to be careful to not bend the frame, but get the shape of the copper to the frame. So you want to be delicate with it to an extent. So I almost forgot one important step, and that is that you do need a bolt of some sort with washers. I think probably 2 washers and a nut to go in there. And what's going to happen is this is going to replace here. This is going to replace this here, where I'm going to cut this off, and this is going to join. It's going to join the 2 pieces, so that you could have this type of setup basically. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is Now that I have my copper piece somewhat shaped, I'm going to measure halfway, and I'm going to go ahead and drill a hole for this bolt to go through. And what that'll also do is it'll allow me to seat this where it'll fit halfway in between the two pieces, so that I can mount the third piece that will allow the flexibility of the umbrella. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and drill this piece and put this bolt in there, and we'll see how it goes. So I've drilled my hole all the way through, and what I'm going to do is put this screw through there. My bolt, I'm calling it a screw, but put my two washers on each side, because this is actually gonna it's gonna be attached to this. It's gonna be attached to this, the end. So now I went ahead and fitted it on here just to show you how this thing's gonna play out in the end. And as you see, this right here fits the two pieces together, and I'm gonna end up cutting this off and attaching it right here, and it's gonna work out. But now what I have to do is I have to go ahead and drill two more holes here, because I have to rivet these pieces together. And so I'm going to select the drill bit that's going to fit my rivet piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this off too, and I'll show you what I have when I'm done. So I'm about to drill here for my rivet, and one thing I think it's important for you to go ahead and put these together and drill one hole all the way through. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to go ahead and disassemble that piece there from my umbrella, so that I can do the same thing to that. I was gonna try to do it without taking the umbrella apart, but I think I'm gonna have to, so I can get these holes right. But I'm gonna go ahead and drill through here, and I'll show you what, and I'll probably go ahead and put the rivet in too, then I'll show you what we're left with. So I have my pieces riveted on here, and unfortunately I'm filming this video by myself, so I wish I could have showed you how I drilled a hole and riveted while it was still attached. So I didn't have to take this off at all, and it just worked out. I just cut off the piece that was here, and now I want to show you this, how lovely. So I have a washer here on this end, because these two pieces are going to be moving, so I want to put a washer. And I want to show you how wonderful this thing here kind of just slides on there. And hopefully I can do this while I'm filming. Let's see here. So that piece just slides on there really good, really well. Look at that. And all I have to do now is I'm gonna go ahead and probably put another washer on this side here, just to have it there, and then put the bolt on there. Let me show you this. I mean, it's pretty much fixed. I mean, look at this. So my umbrella is now operational again. And all these parts cost me about, I didn't have a rivet gun, so I had to go buy a rivet gun. I already had the drill. A rivet gun cost me about 20 bucks. The rivets themselves, of course I have 100 here and 50 washers in case I need them. I think these were only a few bucks. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll go ahead and throw links to these in the description, so you can go ahead and buy these. But that pretty much concludes this. I'll go ahead and finish this up right now for you. Show you. So I'll put another washer on there. Get the bolt started. Just like that. And right now I only have it tightened by hand, but I'm gonna show you. It should work. And so I can show you now. I'm gonna go ahead and wind this down. Look at that. My wife's gonna be so impressed. This is great. So, umbrella's winding down on us. I mean, and it's working. I'm gonna go ahead and wind it up so I can show you how well this thing is. And it's probably stronger than it is when it came from the factory. My guard dogs there. Anyway, that concludes this tutorial. Please leave me some comments if you have any. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave the questions. But other than that, please like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. This is B-Rob, and I hope this helped you.